Hello everyone, my name is Maya, welcome back. And if you don't know me yet, I speak about how to consciously connect your mind and body for a more happy, fulfilling and enjoyable life. Today I'm going to guide you through a grounding practice. It's very relaxing and it helps you find relief and it helps you find breath and it helps you just find your center so that you can start your workday or relax after your workday. So without further delay, let's start this grounding practice and enjoy. For this grounding practice, I'd like to encourage you to not wear any shoes, ideally barefoot on a natural surface. Maybe it could be wood, maybe it could be grass, maybe it could be soil, any natural surface. And so you will put your feet flat on the ground and just take a deep breath. Breathe out. And then breathe again into your stomach. And breathe out. And just notice the relaxation coming in. Notice your body. Breathe into your stomach again. Notice the air in your stomach and hold it for a second. And then deflate. And now we'll bring our attention to our feet that are flat on the ground. And we'll start off with the toes and just pay attention to the toes, planting them firmly on the ground. And now applying a little bit of pressure with each toe, starting from the big toe, applying pressure to the ground, and then the second toe, applying pressure to the ground, and the third, and the fourth, and the fifth, and just repeating that again from the big toe to the second, and just pushing a little bit of pressure one by one into the ground. And then once you've done that, notice the sides of your feet and maybe even roll your feet a little bit to the outside edges and apply pressure to the ground. And push the outside edges of your feet into the ground very gently. You don't need a lot of pressure. And now pay attention to your heels and push your heels into the ground. And now the side where you have your arches, push that into the ground as much as possible. Maybe roll your feet towards the inside a little bit. And just apply a little bit of pressure. And now just roll your feet from your toes to the outside of your feet, to the heels, to the inside of your feet, and just roll them around like that. And just feel the solid ground under your feet. And now maybe push one foot down, push the other foot down, push the left foot down, push the right foot down, flat on the ground. And just breathe into that and notice the connection with earth. Notice your connection and just feeling so grounded. And you can feel that healing energy coming up through your soles as you are connected with Mother Earth and just experiencing that beautiful healing energy coming up through your souls. And just breathing that in and out. And now you can start imagining roots coming from the base of your soles. Imagine roots coming from your heels, roots coming from your toes, roots coming from the balls of your feet, and even your arches. And these roots can be small, medium, large roots. maybe a mixture of all the sizes of the roots. And they're growing out from the base of your feet, from your soul, into the earth, grounding you into Mother Earth, connecting you. And you notice these roots growing and growing and growing. And they reach the center of the earth. And they're reaching the center of the earth, and there they find a cavern. And in this cavern, in the center of the earth, there's a magical space full of this beautiful white golden light that could be shimmering or twinkling. And this is where the healing energy has its root, has its source, and you just notice that this is the source of this healing energy, and your roots have reached it. And now this healing energy comes up through the roots all the way up into the soles of your feet. And you just notice this healing energy from the center of the earth, this golden white, beautiful healing light coming through the roots, into the soles of your feet, through your ankles, into your calves, into your knees, into your thighs, into your hips, into your stomach, into your chest, into your arms, through your throat, into your head. And you just notice this beautiful white golden light sparkling and filling your body and moving around wherever it needs to go. This energy knows where to go, and so you just allow it to go where it needs to go. You don't need to control it, you just notice it. And you allow it to just go through your body. And if there's any specific area that feels a little tense or uncomfortable, you'll notice the light gravitating towards it. And you'll just breathe into that area. Sending your breath to that area that might feel a little bit tense or tight or uncomfortable. And notice how the light goes there as well. And you just breathe into it, giving it as much space as it needs, as much space as it wants, and just keeping your attention on that area, wherever that might be in your body, and just noticing, and allowing it to be what it is. Maybe you feel a little ache in your chest. Maybe you feel the ache in your heart. Maybe your stomach feels tense. Maybe you notice a knot in your stomach. And that's absolutely perfect. Whichever sensation feels the most intense, send your attention there and keep your attention on that sensation. And just bring back your attention to how grounded you are, noticing this healing energy still coming through the roots, through your feet, through the soles, into your body, and going to this area where you feel discomfort and tension. And it's a constant flow, and you're just noticing it. You don't need to control it or do anything. It's happening all on its own. All you do is just send your attention to where the space is, where you feel that sensation, and you just observe it. And you breathe into it, and you just notice what is there. And you don't need to understand it. You just notice it. And you don't judge it. It's allowed to be whatever it is. And it's okay for it to be exactly as it is. And you just breathe into it and release. And give it as much space as it needs. expand the area that feels the tension. And just breathe into it and open it up with your breath. And if it feels good, maybe hold your breath for a moment in that area. Maybe it's your stomach and you just breathe a big breath into your stomach. And you notice your stomach expand. And contract. And breathe into it again. And hold your breath. Just for a second or two. And notice your belly, your stomach expanding. And breathe out. Contracting. And breathe back in. And hold your breath, noticing your stomach expand. Just hold it for a second or two. And breathe out. And now you can keep on going, just breathing until the sensation moves or shifts in some way, or until you feel like, oh, I feel good now, I feel complete. And then you slowly come back and you move your toes, you move your fingers, wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, and just notice, oh, I have toes and fingers. And you just come back and you can open your eyes whenever you're ready. Take a deep breath in and out. And notice how you feel now compared to before this exercise. Okay, thank you for joining me in this short little grounding practice. I hope you enjoyed it. And now you could either go into meditation or you can go forth into your day feeling grounded and knowing that you are held. Thank you for joining me. Please make sure to subscribe and like if you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.